Guys, lo myalezo ngiyacela niwudlulise bandla ufike yonke indawo ngoba umyalezo ubalulekile. Mhla 30 June guys akulona usuku lokuthi siluthe. Mhla 30 June akulona futhi usuku lokuthi sihambe sifuna abantu sibakhiphe endlini. Abantu bokufika sithi abaphume sibashaye sibalimaze. Ngiyacela bandla nikususe lokho emqondweni wenu mangabe beniplane lokho ngiyacela. Ngoba masingenza lokho sizosheshe siqede le party kanti kusaeli. Yabo. Kusaeli and inhloso yethu akugona ukuthi kugcine sekukhona abantu abalimele noma asebeshayiwe noma kanjani. Inhloso yethu ukuthi bahambe nje bagoduke baye emakubo. Iyona nje inhloso yethu. Futhi ukuluthayo kuwesike ngoba makuluthwa ezitolo lezi eziqasha abantu lezi ezangempela kulimala wonke umuntu. Yabo. So ngiyanicela bandla leyo kulutha ningayicabangi guys naleyo kushaya abantu. Ngoba nizoyijika yonke lento bese kube yibona engazi ukuthi ba ama victim kanti siyazi thina ukuthi labantu basihlukumeza kanjani ezweni lethu. Uyibona ivakashi kodwa thina sihlukumezekayo. So naqala nje nakwenza lokho umhlaba wonke uyobusa ubone engazi ukuthi vele thina sisukela abantu aba innocent kanti akunjalo. Siyazi thina inkinga esibhekana nazo ngenxa yalabantu. So ngikhumbula nje ngo2021 khathi kukhona lokulutha lokho akwenzeka. Abangaziyo ke bazosho even nangaleso sikhathi ukuthi mina umuntu oqala nqa owasebenzisa wona futhi social media ngahamba ngathi mina kubantu asamso clean endaweni zethu emalokishini. Saqala kamashu ngabona nezinye indawo ke iqala zithi ziyacleana nazo endaweni zabo. Kwakudabukisa mfethu ungena kuleza idolo Shoprite obani ospa ubone nje umonakalo siwenzakalile till today ezinye idolo akazi zize recover from lokho. And abantu abahlupheka ithina. Azange kuze kuhlupheke labantu labo bese sibaluthela kwahlupheka thina. Yabo singasakwazi nokuthenga amagrosa abanye abasanazo ngisho indawo zokukhipha imali sefanele baye kude. So leyo nje asingayenzi ngoba ilimaza thina futhi ayinabo ukuhlakani phakathi ayihlakaniphile futhi leyo. So ngiyacela nje nidlulise lo myalezo kulabo abacabanga ukuthi mhlawumbe ngomhla 30 lento imayilana nomntshontsha. Cha sitshontshe. Umntshontsha nje guys cha sihambisani nakho. Yabo. Lempi yona sizoyilwa futhi sizoyilwa kahle nje singajahile nabahambayo njengoba behamba nje manje kusamanje kuzoba wese. Kodwa thina njengoba sisho ukuthi mekushaya umhla 30 bengahambile sizoqhubeka sidile nohulumeni wethu. Ngoba anything I understand nini ukuthi uhulumeni awukwazi phela na ucompromise umnotho ukuthi ugcina usilimala ngenxa yabantu abahlale beteleka zonke izinsuku. So hayi ukuthi lama march ngoba abanye beni bethi hayi peaceful march ayinamsebenzi peaceful march inomsebenzi omkhulu kabi peaceful march. Inomsebenzi omkhulu kabi. Ukuthi nje abanye phela bafuna ukubona yena engathi ngavele isivuke ekseni bonke abantu bokufika sebehambile ngeke izenzeke leyo nto ngisho sesithanda. Ngeke izenze futhi niyababona ke labo ukuthi ba ready bathe bangasibulala ngisho usibulala besibulala ukuthi bangagoduka emakubo. So akubo yibona benza lawo maphutha. Kungabe yithina esenza lawo maphutha ngoba lelizwe lethu malimala kulimala thina abone emakubo le yaqhubeka ukukhona yonke lento abayibalekelayo. So nje ngicela ukunidlulisela kakhulu umyalezo okucela bafethu siyacela bandla. Mhla 30 thina silwa nohulumeni. Aqaqe lokho ukuthi silwa nobani silwa nohulumeni. And ngiyabona ukuthi khona abanye basizakela sebelindile niyabazi ke nani njengabantu beEFF nje balinde ngezibovu ukuthi babe khona into abazobajabulisa ekuthiwa iwrong yenziwa abantu. Ningabaniki lokho ngoba asinandawo vele sebetshengisile ukuthi abekho esidini labantu bala eSouth Africa. Nabanye ke nabo abantu bokufika bahleli balindile bakhipha ingovolo balinde ukubona ukuthi yini wrong esoyenza ukuze bezogijima bebe ama victim athi nabazi bayathanda nokuvela ko TV bekhala beqamba amanga. Vele futhi ngomhla 30 bazo create ngisho istory abanye bethi beshawe bengashawanga benze wonke ama performance la. So kuzomela sibe clever nathi sihlakaniphe. Ningabaniki nje into bazosizakala ngayo. Ngiyacela abantu bakithi ukulutha nje no.
Your leaders are now distancing themselves from the 30th of June. Now they are speaking peace. They are no longer shouting now. No longer hatred now. They are coming back to their senses. You know, guys, these people, they've been reprimanded. They've been warned several times to stop doing what they were doing. This thing of mobilizing people, using hate, calling people names, singing, chanting, things like Fusek, Kware Kware Fusek, but they were stubborn all along. From inception, when they started this thing, we've been saying, guys, that we support what they are doing. Their concerns are legitimate. As South Africans, we support them. It makes sense what they are doing. It is a good cause. However, the manner of approach, we don't agree with it. We've been saying this, man, and it seems like these people were not prepared to listen. We've been telling them to stop using hate, to stop insulting people, to stop manhandling people, harassing people, to stop all these things they've been doing. We've been asking them to look for ways to deal with this thing, to march peacefully, not this thing that they've been doing, man. So now they're coming back to their senses. Jacinta has already distanced herself from this 30th of June, of which is uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen on the 30th of June, guys. If it will be a march where these guys in KZN are going to submit a memorandum to a particular authority, or it will be a national shutdown where in all areas people will be carrying their memorandum, marching peacefully, submitting those memorandums to different municipalities or different authorities. We don't know. But these guys are coming out. Even Paul Mtata, I heard him saying, no, it won't be a day for looting, guys. Nothing is going to happen. All they were just putting this ultimatum for these guys to prepare to go on the 30th of June. They should have left the country. Abongis are now calm. They're no longer insulting about Julius. When they speak now, they're speaking peace. It seems like your leaders, guys, are doing a damage control, but I think it's too late, man. We should have listened. We've been telling you guys to refrain from doing all the things we've been doing. We would have supported you. We would have marched with you if you had listened to us when we were saying, please change your manner of approach. This thing of this misdirection and this distraction of going around harassing people. If you have listened, we wouldn't have been here. But I understand now, because you are facing a threat. Even the government now is taking you to task. When Jacinta was addressing the media, distancing herself, when she was asked, what are they going to do if the demands were not met? By her saying, we will see, most people perceive that as a threat to government. Even to these immigrants, it was a threat. When you say, no, we will see what will happen. So later, these guys are coming back to their senses now. They are speaking peace, warning people not to loot on that day. But I think it's too late, man. We should have realized that from that day, when we were issuing this deadline, to say on the 30th of June, these people must have left this country. We should have realized that there will be chaos on that day. Already people now, they've already started. They are no longer waiting for the 30th. They've already started looting people's shops. Because we want to see how we're going to contain the masses, how we're going to control these people. Because this thing has spread across the country, even in different provinces. People are looting everywhere now. So on that day, how are we going to control the masses? So now, simply because you are seeing now the jail is at the doorstep, and the painful part, you guys, when you are held accountable, you'll be alone. All these masses who are exciting you, claiming that they are supporting you, because they are not reprimanding you when you talk wrong things or do things wrong. They claim that they support you. But when you are in court, just like we saw Ngizwe when he was in court that day, it's only few people who were supporting him, who went there to support him. He was alone there blowing a grammar, Just like when you go to jail, you will be alone, All these people who are trolling, who are shouting, we understand this is an emotive issue. Hence, I'm saying it is legitimate. The concerns are good. It's a good cause. We support it. The only thing that we don't support, that we are against, is this manner of approach. This thing of putting this everyone in the same bracket to say all these people must go. And this thing of using hate, this anger, this emotion. This is where we differ, guys. This is where we disagree. But you are not prepared to listen. All the things we've been saying, they were falling on deaf ears. Now, at a later stage, when Jacinta, they are being served with papers, now they have to go to court. You see, now you guys, you are changing your tone. You are no longer speaking hate. You are no longer speaking, this anger now. Now we are beginning to speak peace. We are controlling this damage now, guys. But it's too late, man. Too late. On the 30th of June, when anything happens, this thing of looting, destruction of malls, destruction of people's businesses, just like last year, guys, on July unrest, that looting that happened, that damage that happened, killing of people, because history repeats itself. When that thing happens, all eyes will be on you. You will be blamed for this thing, And don't forget, social media doesn't forget. All the things you've been doing, all the things you've been saying on social media, inciting violence, those things are still there. Those things will be used against you in a court of law. This thing of trying to repair this damage now, to speak as if you were peaceful from inception, it is not going to help you, man. But it is a lesson. Next time, please, don't get too excited by the masses. Masses will put you in big shit, man. They will put you in a rabbit hole and they will leave you like that. You will be alone there. So please, man, learn.
There are moments in a nation's story when fear takes over the streets, when desperation breeds violence, and when ordinary lives are shattered in the blink of an eye. South Africa is living through one of those moments now, a crisis that has spread far beyond protest lines and into townships, cities, schools, and homes. Across KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, the Western Cape, Free State, and parts of Mpumalanga, scenes of chaos, panic, and looting have gripped communities as mobs, some organized, many sparked by rumor or frustration, target shops and properties belonging to foreign nationals. What began as anti-immigrant demonstrations has morphed into a wave of violent looting and community breakdown that shows little sign of slowing. In Estcourt, KwaZulu-Natal, local residents defied a court order and began looting shops reportedly owned by foreign nationals. Videos shared by SABC News and eyewitnesses show shelves stripped bare, doors smashed, and terrified owners trying to protect what little they can. Market stalls have been emptied, clothing stores gutted, and food supplies taken in day-bright light. Not far away in Pietermaritzburg and Durban, similar scenes have unfolded. In one viral video, a woman was assaulted inside her salon after refusing to close it at the demand of protesters. She was slapped, intimidated, and forced shut. She has since stated her intention to open a criminal case, but for now, her livelihood hangs by a thread. Local social media users reacted with shock and sadness, describing the incident as South Africa at its lowest point.